Hi everyone, my name is LiH Ocean and I am the owner and producer of Corvus Media Art Studios, and today I'm hosting my first episode of Lie in Bed, featuring our first guest here, Nick Torres.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Nick Torres is the owner of Morbid Heart Clothing Company, as well as the COO of Corvus Media. We really couldn't do it without him. Like, he really holds together the pieces on the back end, so we're really grateful for you to be on our first episode. Yeah.
I'm really excited to be here. Thank you so much for having me. It's an honor to be in the first episode.
Yes, and so we have some cool segments that are going to be coming up. And so the first segment that we have part of our show is mystery costume. And so Nick has brought a mystery costume for us to both change into. And I'm really excited about this. I haven't seen it yet, so mystery costume's fun because we get to play around with the icebreaker concept and really get comfortable and loose and ready for the show. So I'm excited to see the costumes you brought for us.
I think you're gonna love them.
Okay, well, we'll be back in just a moment with our costumes.
A few moments later.
Bro, how are you my boyfriend and I've never tried? This is insulting. Like, this has got it, like, literally never even worn.
Special occasion. You're missing a piece.
Sorry, he brought me this does have a mask. It does, absolutely. But
we want to breathe.
We want to breathe and be able to talk to you, so we're not going to do. However, for the aesthetic of Spidey.
Here we go. Done.
I am freaking out. I love
this.
this.
Keeping my dark vibe with my beanie.
This is fantastic. And then what is this? Like, I noticed the extra pieces on the outfit. They have soles. You've added the soles?
I did add the soles. I used to go to a lot of comic book conventions, and walking around barefoot fucking sucks.
Yeah.
So I added soles to my suits so I could actually have shoes.
That's metal. That's hard. I love that. That's so cool. So I love the creativeness. Obviously you've been creative for a really long time. And one of the reasons why Morbid Heart Clothing Co. has become an inspiration for you and something that you wanted to do. For people who don't know about Morbid Heart and don't know about, who you are, let's talk a little bit more about what Morbid Heart is and what brought it up.
Okay. Well, Morbid Heart is my clothing brand. Alternative clothing. When I thought it up, I was kind of thinking along the lines of Black Craft Cult, Vampire Freaks, those types of companies that are already doing really cool shit. But I wanted to put my own spin on it. I've been part of the alternative community for as long as I can remember, probably like I was 15 or so. Right. And always been super emo as well. So I really wanted to put my own take on the specifically emo clothing out there. There's some out there, but there's not a whole lot that really focuses in on the emo culture. A lot of it's goth, a lot of it's punk.
And so, like, to interject there, how would you define, because this is something I get often, right? You have your emo culture, you have your goth, you have your alternatives. How will you separate the category from you being an emo person versus a goth person being a goth person?
So a lot of it has to do with the aesthetic. Goth is very white face makeup, very lip liner, very thick eyeliner, which emos also do as well. Right. And then the music that we listen to is the biggest difference. So in the emo culture, it's very emotionally driven. A lot of the music has to do with relationships, breakups, trauma, pretty much anything you could think of as far as something that hurts you. We sing about it, we talk about it. We're not afraid to express that. And where that differs from the goth culture, and I don't know a whole lot of goth culture because I'm not a goth.
Well, and goth comes from gothic. So gothic makeup, gothic Victorian era. So I know that's where the makeup aesthetic, the clothing aesthetic comes from, the gothic fashion aesthetic.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. And so it's very high fashion. People don't realize how high fashion goth is.
Exactly. And all of it, from emo to goth, all of it stems from punk. Mm-hmm. Punk was the original alternative. Right. That was the original movement. and everything after that kind of stemmed from punk.
Right.
So I think all of these branches of alternative have a little sprinkle of punk in them, but overall emo is really just about the culture, not caring if you fit in,
Right.
not caring that the music that you listen to is very emotional, and just building a community around the music and the fashion.
Right. I love that. I think that's fantastic. And so, Morbid Heart, right? The name in itself is a very intense name, you know, like morbid, you know. And so, what inspired the name Morbid Heart? It's this two-part question. So, what inspired the name Morbid Heart? And also, what does Morbid Heart mean to you?
Okay. So the inspiration for Morbid Heart, the name came from two of my biggest passions. One being horror films. I love horror films. You can attest to how many horror films I watch.
Every night.
All the time.
And his TikTok actually has horror reviews as well.
I do some horror reviews. So that's where the morbid part comes in. I'm kind of a morbid person. I like kind of weird stuff. And then Heart. Heart stems from the passion for emo. It's the logo is a broken heart, and a lot of the emo culture, we resonate with the symbol of the broken heart.
I love that. I really love that. And speaking of music, we are actually on our next segment of the show, which is
Vibe check.
Vibe check. Ooh. And so Vibe check is really neat. Vibe check is our wonderful chief of marketing, Pioneer. And Pioneer has a love for a variation of different types of music. And so Pioneer sends a mystery song to our director of media, Nick Harvey. And he's going to play our mystery song, our Vibe check song. We don't know what it is. And then we get to experience that and then kind of interact and then react to the song that's picked. So here it goes. I don't clap when this next one is up.
Hey guys, it's Dr. Delvina, board certified psychiatrist in South Florida.
Dang.
Are you ready to take
Should
the
call me
couch?
out or what, Nick?
Okay, Nick.
Okay.
See how you feel.
Hey guys, it's Dr. Delvina.
He's a lumposaurus.
It's my lumposaurus.
He's a sweet fella. Need some more stuffies, I think, in here. Bring it alive. I want bugs. I think bug stuffed animals would be really cool. Those are my favorite. Like little spiders and caterpillars. Capitillars.
Do the full song so we don't get copywritten.
Yes, don't do
Well, here we can do the full song,
Right.
but on the video we can do like 5-6 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bounce.
Alright.
Yo,
Yeah, okay.
yo, hold up. I woke up, got out my bed, it was a sunny day. Brush my teeth, clean my skin, cause I love my face.
I already love
Ain't
it.
got time for all that stressing. I'm receiving all my blessings. About to love and hug myself, cause I got time today. Whatever happened yesterday, guess what? Ain't worried about it. On my masterpiece, I ain't got no time to chill. Put some problems in my face, I'm just gonna bounce about it.
Oh, I am. I'm dancing.
Because I chose to love myself, yes, I am proud of me. Not
Yeah,
what I'm trying
I'm
to
a
go just
dancer. I go
what
hard
I'm
all the
about to
time
be.
with dancing.
Now put your hands up in the sky and be thankful you still here.
I need this,
You negative, well I got time. I ain't stressing today.
I'm probably got a J.
I ain't stressing today. Peace and love is on my mind. I ain't stressing today.
I also don't know what feet are doing. Like, I think I never tried before.
I'ma tell you
I don't know
what
why I'm facing this way. You know, honestly though, like my foot, because I drive automatic, my foot actually sits up here on
Did
the
you plug
bed
yourself
when
today?
I'm driving. And this,
Yo, I ain't
this is how I
stressing
feel.
today.
That's how I do it.
I
I
ain't
know it's
stressing
probably
today.
illegal.
Yo,
Is that illegal? Or is it just frowned upon, like the light of
get on
it?
your nerves.
Because people used to
Trying to
tell
ruin
me
your
when
day.
I was
Do what you
a
tell me.
kid
Yo,
that
I ain't
if you had
stressing
the
today.
light on,
I
like
ain't stressing today.
the cab
Yo,
light on in
this
the
house.
car, that it was illegal.
I heard that too.
And it's not illegal. It's just frowned upon. And parents just don't like it.
I think
They lied to us. They lied to us.
the leg thing is probably also frowned upon, because if you get in an accident, just like snap your leg back.
Or what if it's out of the fucking way? I'm a contortionist. I feel like my leg is safer here on my chest. like this, then down here, I don't know.
I can't bend that way, so I don't know.
Yeah, probably for you, keep your leg.
I'm gonna keep him on the ground.
Keep him on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so your response and your reaction to this song, what's your first initial highlight of it? No, it's Against Your Vibe. And Pioneer probably selected this song. So our chief of marketing has said she has a vast variety of music, and Vibe Check is to really highlight her quality and standards of music, right? And the variations that she has. And so we like to challenge people with music, you know, because some people get stuck in their ways. So your Vibe Check here, you know, is this something you will add to your playlist?
I would probably add it to my playlist as
Okay.
an occasional listener. Like,
Right.
I may not sing that way, but I don't always listen to emo music.
Right.
So this is actually a vibe. Like sometimes emo's a lot.
Right.
Sometimes you need a little break.
One
Every so often. Like a one song break typically.
One song between how many songs?
One song between like a lot.
Like 10? Like every 10 songs
No,
not
typically
even.
It's like all emo all the time until I'm like, I need a little break. And it's one song and then back to my emo playlist.
Right. That's I love that. So all right, our next question here for you.
Okay.
All right. So as an alternative model, which is hilarious because he did not want to become a model, and Nick Harvey is the guy that encouraged him to be photographed, and so now Nick is now a published international model. Love it. So as a alt model, an entrepreneur, somebody who is in a lot of different networks, and your feet and hands and hats are changing out regularly. How do you balance your time and your business, your personal business time, your personal life, your business life, and kind of the multiple hats that you wear with Corvus Media, with Morbid Heart? How do you balance?
That is one of the biggest challenges that I face every single day. And it takes a lot of me laying the groundwork for being able to accomplish everything I need to accomplish. Because I do also work a regular job. So I have to fit that in sometime, I guess. But on top of that, it's the Morbid Heart stuff, it's the Corvus Media stuff, it's the family stuff, just everyday life stuff that I have to literally set time for on top of anything that I want to do outside of work. So it's really just trying to make not a rigid schedule, but at least blocking out time for certain things. So like, as you know, like for Corvus, I'll block out like 3 to 4 hours on certain days, and that's all Corvus time. After that, I'm clocking out from Corvus and I'm doing something else because that's the next block.
Right.
And that's the same thing for Morbid Heart. I have to do the same thing. And then also blocking out time for spending time with family, friends, making music, doing my own art, stuff like that. So it's really just a lot of working on the balance. I still don't have it perfect at all, but it's just a work in progress every single day, trying to make sure that I'm at least blocking out the time for the things that need to get done.
Right. And so having that calendar, you know, staying organized is difficult, but something that you have to do.
Correct.
Well, being a business owner myself, I can say the same, that it can be difficult to stay organized if you don't have it mapped out real well and organized.
And it's challenging too. Like, you and I work off the same calendar most of the time, and we still have conflicts of time.
Right.
And like, oh, I scheduled this. Oh, well, this is on that time. And I'm like, no, you changed it to this time. So it's just all back and forth. But again, it's just big on communication and organization. Those are the two key parts to staying on top of everything.
I love that. So, you know, if somebody is wanting to get your line, you know, Morbid Heart, you know, what are ways that they can find your line? Where can they find like your shop? Do you have a website? You know, what are things that they can do to learn more about your brand and what you're about?
So I do have a website. We'll actually link that in the bio, but it's morbidheart.myshopify.com. That's going to have everything I have available right now. I'm also very big on social media, so I've got Morbid Heart on TikTok, Morbid Heart on Instagram, and I also post a lot of my Morbid Heart stuff on my personal Instagram.
What's your personal? Sorry, go ahead. Your
my
personal.
personal Instagram, personal TikTok is Tragic Aesthetic 32, and Morbid Heart Clothing Co is my Instagram for Morbid Heart, and Morbid Heart is, or Morbid.Heart on TikTok is where you find that. That's going to be the best way to keep up to date with the stuff that's dropping, any deals that I'm having, anything having to do with Morbid Heart is going to be through social media. But if you want to go direct to the source, just go straight to the website, and I keep that updated weekly.
Wonderful. Perfect. Well, it's been a great show so far. We just have a few more little segments left, and really it's about yourself and the message that you're trying to send to the world to reflect who you are.
Okay.
And so if you had an opportunity to face the world, speak to anyone in the world, any age demographic, what's something that you would say?
My biggest thing that I'm always preaching through Morbid Heart, through just like my life, is do not be afraid to be yourself. Don't let anyone stop you from being your true self, because once you let people start dictating how you act, how you dress, what you do, and what you like, that's when you lose yourself and you lose your individuality. You're no longer the person that you were meant to be. So if anyone's trying to change you for the worse, we all have things that we can work on. But if someone's trying to change you or make you a completely different person, that's not someone you need in your life.
Exactly. Perfect. Well, I love it. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, it's been so great, and I'm thankful for everybody who has been here with us and joined in so far in the early stages of this podcast. We are so grateful to have launched this, and we're grateful for Nick Torres for being here on with us, and our camera behind the scenes man, Nick Harvey, also here dancing around.
He's also awesome. You just can't see him right now, but he's
going to be on the show sometime too. I already told him, so don't worry. And we just want to keep encouraging you guys all to continue making art, continue being yourself, and continue to reach for your dreams. We look forward to having you on our next session here in Lie in Bed, where we'll be featuring next on set is John. So we will look forward to speaking to you guys and seeing you guys then. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you guys again.
You put my head on? I gotta put my mask on.
Yeah, you have to take the arms off.
Oh, I took the arms off?
Yeah, take the arms off first, then you have to put the mask on,
Oh, okay, so it goes.
and you slip in.
Oh,
Give me that beat.
get the vape out of here. Oh my, wait, where's the face? Where's my eyes? I can't.
I guess you can do that too.
This is, oh, there are eye holes. There they are. Oh, it's not that noticeable.
It's a little hard to see.
Yeah, I noticed that. The visibility is a little,
I actually had a different mask for this suit.
just because you're blind as fucking here, dude.
Yeah, I
I
bought
just leave my dreads out. Oh, we look good.
Yeah, I bought a different Spider-Man mask.
Okay.
And I changed out the eyes, but I couldn't find the mask.
Oh, for the eyeballs? Oh my gosh. Oh my, do your little body parts just drop on me? Holy shit! Here, you catch my foot.
I've been watching a lot of wrestling.
Way too much wrestling. Okay, that's it. I'm done. I can't see it.
Yeah, you're
What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about